historical places. Today, as you can see, I am in wood. It's very, very pretty actually here. And there's little, well, sculptures as well around and about of sort of ancient looking people, which is very, very cool. I'm trying to get it so that so you can see me, because the light is the sun is very, very low, because we are in winter, of course. That's probably, and also I'm trying to be able to see as well. But yeah, I'm here in Bracknell, and it's called Bill Hill, and it is a Bronze Age burrow which has been here for thousands and thousands of years. They don't know who is exactly buried here, because they haven't done very much sort of excavation. Oh, there you go, the sun's going in now. You can see me. Hello. But they haven't done much excavation of it, but they just know that someone influential was buried here. So we are on top of a hill called Bill's Hill, and it's on a obviously prominent landmark so that people could see it, and also for territory purposes. And it was kind of a signpost for people in the countryside who would come and pay their respects to this person. So it's actually surrounded by a ditch. You can't really see. There's not very much left, to be honest. Like, behind me is the burrow, but you can't really make that out, which is a shame. But at the same time, it's not a shame, because it means that it's all natural, and all the trees and the leaves and everything you see here is all that has been left in its place. So it's actually lovely to be like this, to be fair. So you can kind of, I mean, you can't really work it out. There's my coat. You can't really work it out, but there's actually kind of a ditch around it that surrounds it, and that's for protection. So in the olden days, no one would come along and try and take anything. But they have excavated it a bit, and they found in the surrounding area here lots of sort of Bronze Age and Neolithic stuff kind of around and about, like pottery and things like that. So here's kind of a little bit of a description, and that's kind of what it did used to look like. As you can see, there's the ditch. That's the picture of them excavating, and this is kind of where I am. So I'm here in that little circle bit there, but Bill's Hill is quite big, and I don't really know why it's called Bill's Hill either. It has changed name. It was Beadle's Hill, I think, before that. But yeah, I don't know why they changed the name. But I do recommend this. It's very lovely. There's a lot of nature around. I keep looking because there's squirrels running everywhere. And there's bird boxes. I don't know whether you can see this one in that tree. So it is really nice, and you can hear cars, but if you were to take away the cars, this would be absolutely beautiful. There's another bird box just behind me, and then, as I said, like, as you're walking along, some of the trees actually have they've been sculpted into old looking people in sort of old Bronze Age clothes and things, and it's pretty cool. I don't know whoever did that. It's very, wow. It's impressive, let's say that. It's very impressive. So yeah, I do recommend coming here. It's in Bracknell. So yeah, and you wouldn't really it's not one of those places that you'd actually know about or necessarily know about anyway, but it's lovely. Very, very nice looking place. So anyway, let me go on to my 3 tips for this week. 3 tips. There we go. So tip number 1 this week is I'm gonna kind of go a little bit on your environment this week. because environment is really, really important, especially, you know, if you are in lockdown again, or, you know, you are self-isolating. Environment is a given. Like, to have a really good environment, or a safe environment, or, you know, to feel calm, it's very important to have a very good environment. And I know that kind of goes without saying, but actually you can really easily forget that. So make that environment, sorry, I'm trying to make it so the sun's so low and everything keeps changing. So you can't see me there either. I'll just, yeah, I don't know. Here we go, that's better. So the environment is really, really important. Not only is the environment really, really important, but if you can, this is leading on to tip number 2, is the people in your life are also very important. And some of those people you may need to filter. I know that sounds really mean, but you need to surround yourself with people who are going to respect you, and who are going to be there for you, and who are legitimately going to be there for you. So you need to be able to filter people. It is just respectful for yourself, really, more than anything else. And it, you know, people don't think you're a horrible person because you kind of stop speaking to this person, because you're not a horrible person at all. It's just they aren't good for you, or they don't fit into your life, or, you know, they don't respect you. And that's the key, is you need people who respect you, because then you can start to respect yourself. And if you are a yes person, I know that's a very hard thing to accept, and a very hard thing to kind of do, is cut someone out of your life. But honestly, it's very necessary to do that, because if you surround yourself with good people, if you surround yourself with the right people, if you surround yourself with people who care, then you will feel the difference. You really, really will. So that's tip number 2, is surround yourself with good, positive, respectful, trustful people who are going to be there legitimately. Not because they want something, or not because they are, you know, trying to look good or whatever. So that's tip number 2. And then tip number 3 for today is respect yourself. Learn to respect yourself, because as I said before, this leads into kind of the other tip there, is that if you don't respect yourself, other people aren't going to respect you either. So you need to learn to respect yourself. And yes, I know that's easier said than done. You know, it takes a lot of practice. If you are a people pleaser, again, it can be very hard to do, because you just want to say yes to people. But it's all about actually saying no to people. You know, if you don't want to do something, stand up for those values. Start to learn to filter your thoughts. Not just the people, but the thoughts as well that come with it. So if you are thinking emotionally, say, well, actually, I'm thinking emotionally now. How can I think rationally? Start to focus on rational thoughts rather than emotional thoughts, because emotional thoughts, they may seem really strong, they may seem really powerful, but they only have the power that you give them. And that is if that's the only thing you take away from every single video that you've ever watched of mine, that is something that I really want you to really, really say to yourself, is that the strength of my thoughts are only powerful because I make them powerful. They aren't actually powerful. It's the fact that I've given them the value to be powerful. So whatever you do, just repeat that. Just repeat that in your head, and practice and practice and practice, saying to yourself, actually, no, this isn't as powerful as I'm making it to be. Try, if you think you're thinking emotionally, go, I'm thinking emotionally right now. How can I switch on the logical mind? How can I make this less powerful? So really practice, 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 practice. So yeah, I will shut up because I feel like I'm kind of preaching. And I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that at all. But as I said, if that's literally the only thing you take away from every single video of mine, I really don't care. Just, yeah, don't care at all. So yeah, I'll just kind of do a bit of a pan so you can see again. Look at that, it's lovely, isn't it? It's a shame you can hear the traffic, but never mind. There we go, lovely. So yeah, I'll leave it there for today. Please do check out all my other videos. Please do like, please do subscribe. Please, if you haven't already, check out my little Halloween special that I did, because that was hilariously fun. And you know, tell everybody about this channel. Do shout outs, tell the world, because I really enjoy doing this, and it is really good fun to make these videos and go to places that I would never have heard of before or never found out before. And it's just, yeah, it's just a good bit of fun. But yeah, please do share and like and subscribe and all of that jazz. And I'll see you guys in the next one. All right then, take care. Bye.